Hi guys, I'm going to walk you through my notebook so that you can check through yours. You need to make sure you have your notebook check sheet. This tells you the expectations for the notebook and then all the materials that you should have in it. We're going to start with your table of contents page. At any point, if you need to catch up on something or fill in notes, you can pause the video and zoom in and figure out what you're missing, fill in as you go. You should have pages 1 through 19 in your table of contents. That's the very first page. Then you should have 2 blank table of contents pages before your reference divider. After the reference divider, you should have on the back of that page how to do remediation and then symbols for coding the text on A. B will be types of graphs. C is also types of graphs. D is your scientific method variables and your quantitative and qualitative data. And then E will be blank as well as F. Then you have data tracking. In your data tracker, you'll start with your pre-module page. You should have lab safety, lab tools, graphing, 6LS2.3 filled in, and then as of Friday, you will have 6LS2.1 filled in as well. Then you will have a data tracker with energy at the top and a data tracker with earth and human impact. You'll notice that this one has quite a few blank spots, and this is where if you've taken a retake, you need to graph that. You can always log into Aspen and click the comment on your SBA grade, and it will tell you O for original, which should be the one graphed on the previous pages, and then R for retake will be your current grade. And you'll need to write the title of the SBA and then graph that accordingly. And that's it for the data tracking section. You'll move into lab safety and lab tools. You'll have page 1 of lab safety, page 2 of lab safety. You'll notice that my pages are numbered in the bottom corner. This is the expectation for you. Lab tools matchup, part 1, lab tools matchup, part 2, and then we are in ecosystem and biodiversity. Okay, this tab starts where we left off in the last section. The last section ended on page 4, so you will start with your first content page on page 5, which is abiotic and biotic notes. Then you have energy flow in the ecosystem or in a food chain, and that tells you types of consumers and producers. It opens to a little food web. Page 7 is food chains. This is a trifold. Looks like this on the inside. Page 8 is your notes on food webs. This is where we talked about primary, secondary, and tertiary consumers, and we had all the colorful lines. Page 9 is 6LS2.3 vocab. It goes biotic through organism. Remember, we had to tape over the second scavenger and make it an herbivore. Page 10 is your trophic level breakdown. Page 11 is your 10% rule practice. It's the page with all the dots. Page 12 is your Georgia the Goldfish organization pyramid. Page 13 is vocab organisms through biosphere. Page 14 is birth rate through carrying capacity. Then we have a 3-page activity. So page 15 is the first page of your how populations change over time notes, and that's with the zebras. Page 16 is the second page of that piece of work, and you'll know it's the correct page if it has the big box that has the limiting factors in it. Page 17 is the third page of that group, and it is the one where we graphed the wolf population over a period of time. Page 18 is another vocabulary. It is habitat through abundant. And page 19 is your article on the return of the wolves to Yellowstone, and you should have your codes filled in. We did one example together. You should have done the other 4. And that is the last page that you will be expected to have complete so far. Remember, pages 12 through 19 are also what you should be studying for your SBA over 6LS 2.1. And that is your notebook. Please, please, please check over it. Make sure everything is numbered. Read through these expectations because this should be a very easy grade for you guys to show that you know what is going on. All right, I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. And if you have any questions about the notebook, let me know.